How you doing, everybody? It's your boy Coach AD, and I'm here with my first official video for this channel. What's going on, guys? This is like an introduction, but this is gonna be a big one. Cause I'm really gonna try to hit a lot of these key points on this channel, and I'm gonna try to make it just this. It's just gonna be nothing but this. I'm gonna talk about men. I'm gonna talk about women. I'm gonna talk about relationships in general, and I'm gonna get to the point and try my best to explain things to people. Cause the main reason why I want to do this is because I see that the world is not really it's on the downtrend when it comes to how we view and see each other and what's being portrayed, and I just want to make things better. Let's make things better instead of falling down these same old paths that's not getting us anywhere, right? So the first thing I want to bring up is, why are more women becoming bisexual? And I'm gonna put a quotation mark on bisexual. I've noticed this through the years that more and more women are now claiming bi and not being straight, and it's women who are young. I've seen women who are older. It's getting more and more frequent, and I'm gonna explain why this is going on and what it will lead to and what's the problem with it. Now, the main reason why it's happening is because we live in a world where men are being put down left and right. If you pay attention to social media, music, movies, TV, whatever, is most of it is feminized to the point where all they do is just diss men, put men down, lie on men, say men are bad, say men are cheaters, say men are stupid. It's like everything you look at nowadays be dissing men and talking mess about men, but then be treating women like they're so perfect and like they know everything and they're the best friends. And this is all being put on women so they do stay from men. See, because the people who run stuff don't want women being cool with men, because if men be cool with women, that would lead to better families, better relationships. That would make the world a better place. But if you can keep men and women at odds and study not seeing the truth about each other, and not really, and if you could teach women to not care about men because you so-called know it all, or because you so-called going through it all, not realizing what's really happening, then you're gonna end up probably bi or alone. And I'm finna explain this. Now. Why is this happening? One thing I noticed, and I noticed there are like, but one thing I noticed is that a lot of these women who claim bi, I notice a lot of times these are the more decent looking women to attractive looking women. I don't see too many women nowadays who are not that attractive who don't claim bi. Now, I want to know why that is. That's because those are the women who've dealt with more men. Okay, that's why a lot of the more attractive women be claiming by now, because those are the women who had dudes left and right and constantly had dudes with them. But those are the same women who did not treat those men with proper respect and did not know how to deal with these men. See, in today's world, they're going to teach you that women do no wrong. It's always a man's fault. When in reality, a lot of times it's the vice versa. A lot of times it be the women who be ruining stuff and messing stuff up, but they'll never say it or admit to it, which is why a lot of times they end up being left alone. Because in order to be in a relationship, you got to be accountable, you got to be responsible, and you got to care about who you with. You can't be in a relationship not caring about nothing, thinking you could do whatever, thinking you know everything, and not being accountable about nothing, not showing that person that you're really interested. Like, it's so many things that these women do on a daily basis, but then wonder why guys leave them or just stop talking to them. And what do those same women do? They don't want to admit that these guys are leaving them for a reason and don't want to be with them for a reason, because most of these women think, oh, I look good, I look cute, so I don't have to do nothing for a man. I look good, I can get what I want. Not realizing, if you really want to keep someone, it ain't about how you look. It's about what you do and how you carry yourself and what you about, and how you treat the other person. That's how you keep someone. Not, oh, I'm cute, I look good, a dude better get on his knees, a dude better listen to whatever I say, because all that's going to do is get you left, because there's always somebody out there better than you. you know so for in a lot, and these women who look good like this, that constantly get dudes all the time, they're not trying to better themselves. A dude lead them, they just go right to the next dude doing the same dumb stuff. and then they get left again, or they get screwed and left again. And they never admit to what they do wrong. And then they always point the finger at the man instead of realizing what they do wrong. And it keeps happening to them over and over and over again, to the point where they like, all right, skip it. I don't want to mess with dudes no more. I'm just messing with women now, because women are better, and they're so much better, and they're so much trustable and respectable, which is far from the truth. That's why in media and stuff, they keep brainwashing you women to think that women are your best friends, so you will be around people just as messed up as you. That's what y'all don't realize. You be around a man, it's a higher chance of that man trying to point you in the right way and teach you something and help you grow. You be around most of these chicks, they ain't gonna give a, they'll see you with your leg broken, won't even help you. That's what the point I'm trying to prove. And you see a lot of women are falling right into it. And that's why they keep promoting this left and right. As you can see, they even in commercials, everywhere you look, they keep promoting women being close, women touching. I mean, I'm looking at it, don't matter what show you looking at, 50, 60-year-old women talking about how other women are cute. They're brainwashing you to think that men are nothing and y'all are something, when that's very far from the truth. And you see, it's to the point now where you women will be so gone in the mind, now you don't even want to deal with men no more, because you've been doing them wrong, because and you don't want to be responsible and accountable. And one of the most saddest parts about these women who claim bi is that they're not really bi. Most of these women who claim bi are really full-blown lesbians. And the only reason why they're claiming bi is so they can still do the same tricks and tactics they did when they were so-called straight. Let me put bi there so dudes think I like men, so they think I like men, when in reality I really don't. But I'm gonna put bi so they think I do. So when they try to talk to me, I'll just basically just want them for their money and stuff, so I can go use it and go mess with women. You see, they can't even be honest about their sexuality. It shows you how that's what happens when you don't be responsible and accountable and do the right thing. It starts making you do dumb stuff, thinking you doing something right. Now you're lying about your sexuality now. But you so-called are so right and don't like guys, but you can't even tell the truth about your own sexuality. As you can see, that's a problem within itself. But then they'll point at men and say, oh, it's you, it's you, it's you. No, it ain't me, or men in general. People need to look in the mirror. A lot of these women today need to look in the mirror and really grow. A lot of these women are, I'm sorry, y'all, but it's true. Y'all are not as smart and educated and grown as what you think. This world is way more complex than what y'all are ever imagine. And the fact that y'all don't put no real effort into it, but then think you know everything, but then get mad at other people because people are really trying to be themselves, but then you get mad because you ain't having stuff your way, or you want to do things in a bogus manner. You got to be fair. And again, that's why most of them are, I mean, look at the media today. You see, if they don't even really up talk relationships like that. You see, they'll up talk a bisexual relationship before they up talk an actual real relationship, because that's what they want y'all to do. More power, more control over you guys when you ain't got no real families. And then I look at it like karma too. This stuff is really like karma. Now you done so many men wrong. And I've seen this in real life. I've seen girls that I know who were straight, but now they bi now. And like I said, a lot of times they're attractive women. Now, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And those girls aren't accountable. A lot of those girls, I've seen it. They'll do men bogus as hell when dudes leave them. Instead of thinking about what they did, they just move to the next one. And then it keeps happening. And now eventually they're messing with women. But the most karma filled part about this is the fact that now you women are finna get treated just like you did to men in the past. You see what I'm saying? Now you're running up on other women, treating them all cool for no reason because they're women. But watch how those women turn around and play you like y'all play men in the past. What goes around comes around. And that's why you should really pay attention to what you do and how you treat others and how you live your life, because this is what they're doing to you women. They either gonna have y'all alone, or you gonna be by messing with other women. That's the road that a lot of women today are headed down, no matter if they think it or not. That's what it's gonna be. And I'm telling y'all, this is why a lot of women are turning bi today. Because these are the unaccountable women who do not know how to act and treat men correctly. And again, they have this high complex, like they're better than any dude and anybody man around, and they think they can't listen to men and respect them. So all it does is cause them, and ain't no man finna put up with that. I don't care who it is, you know. And again, these would be the same women chasing dudes for the most shallowest of reasons, but then wonder why they can't never get them. See, it's like you not playing your cards right. You're not being real. You're not being real. So you're not going to get nothing real. And that's a shame to expect so much out of someone else, but not want to do nothing yourself. And this is why a lot of women are turning bi and gay now. They're not accountable. They're not accountable. So now they just mess with men, women. Notice a lot of them. I can bring up celebrities and stuff. This stuff is true. Notice a lot of them was married, did have men. Now they run around with women because they too damn ashamed to tell you what they really did wrong. It's about putting up a fake front. But like the saying goes, you can't fake it till you make it. And people are going to know and see what you really about. So you can fake it as much as you want, but just know ain't nobody going to want to be involved with that. And people make their own choices. You know, you make your own choices, you make your own decisions, you know, and just try to choose wisely. That's my advice. My advice to women is to pay more attention to the world you're living in and do not fall for the propaganda. Y'all doing this is doing exactly what's making the world a worse place now. And that's why in the media they steady keep lying to y'all, making y'all think the opposite of what's really going on. So you go do what you really shouldn't do, thinking you doing something right. Want people to care about y'all feelings so much, but obviously you gotta care about someone else's. Facts. And that's my first video. I will be back with some more stuff. I talk about different topics. This is a good one though, because I know this is true. I know it, and I seen it. I'm like, wow, ain't that crazy how the more attractive ones be the ones claiming that? And ain't that crazy how they put by and then expect you to hop in thinking like they'll be open, but the whole time they worse than the ones who claim straight, because they are the ones who do men bogus and who think they can get all the men because they look good. I mean, let's be honest. If a girl look good, 9 times out of 10, she gonna have a lot of dudes trying to talk to her. It's gonna be way easier. See, that's the problem with a lot of women too. They don't know how to sit down and look at what men go through. They think that's why the media is telling women so much. Oh, you got it so hard. You guys got it so bad. So you don't really realize how bad it is and really how bad it can really get. And so you don't have real sympathy and empathy, you know. But hey, that's why I'm here to educate these people. I'm here to educate. But go ahead, hit that like button, comment. If you dislike it, it's fine. If you disagree, that is fine. I'm coming out here and I'm just want to put this out here, you know. And I hope this channel grows and something comes out of it. You know, subscribe, hit the Cash App. That'll definitely help. And I will see you guys on the later. Peace.